number 20. Y equals x squared minus 14x plus 22. The given equation relates the variables x and y. For what value of x does the value of y reach its minimum? Can you do this by graphing? Absolutely. Do I recommend it? Nah, I think there's another way that's faster. I just do. And time is of the essence on the SAT. We always want as much time saved as possible. If you decide to graph it, that's fine. It's not going to take you forever. It's just, it's a few seconds longer. But it's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, but I'm going to show you both ways. So if you have a graph and you're trying to find where it reaches its minimum, and we know it's a minimum because this first x squared is positive. That means it's a parabola. An x squared is a parabola. Positive x squared means it opens up. If this were a negative x squared, it'd be opening down, and then we would have a maximum, not a minimum. So, okay, that minimum point is going to be the lowest that it goes. So wherever this parabola is, wherever it turns up when you graph it, you're going to look at that minimum point, be absolutely sure that you've identified the minimum correctly, and see what the x value is for that coordinate. We want the x. One thing to watch out for in that case, which I've seen them do, I don't know if it's true in this one, but just FYI, I've seen them do where the minimum is very close to like a 0. Like say, if you were to like zoom way in and it turns out like the minimum is right there, but then there's a 0 right there. And sometimes students try to highlight and they see that dot that's highlighted and they highlight the wrong one. I've seen them do that to be sneaky like that. So just be careful when you're using the graph. The way that you can do this mathematically, that is frankly super fast. The formula for the axis of symmetry, that would be a line that splits a parabola right down the middle that goes through its maximum or minimum, is x equals negative b over 2a. And they're wanting the value of x. They're not wanting the value of y. So we wouldn't have to do any more math. We just plug in the numbers for negative b over 2a and we'd have our answer. And what does that b and a mean? It's referring to our sort of standard of a quadratic, which is that y, come on, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. That format. This is our a, it's the constant in front of the x, and this is our b. And this does connect with whatever sign is in front of it. If there was a negative here, it'd be connected with that. So in this case, our a is an invisible, understood 1. That 1. Boop. And our b is a negative 14. So this right here, when it says negative b, it means the opposite of b. Since b is a negative 14, the opposite of that would be a positive 14. 2 times 1 is just 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 7's my answer. That's it. It's the axis of symmetry. It goes through the minimum, and it's the x value of the vertex, all in one. So you tell me, like if you knew this, if you had this formula very solid in your head, and you're given this problem, what is going to be faster? Is it going to be faster to get out your calculator or go to Desmos and type in y equals x squared minus 14x plus 22? Let me double check, make sure I entered it correctly. All right, let's look. Let's highlight the point. That doesn't take forever, but is that faster? Or is it saying, oh, I know this is negative b over 2a. Negative b here would be 14. 2 times 1 is 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. I think that's faster. This is why we learn a bunch of different ways. So no matter what the problem is, we always have a tool in our arsenal that we're comfortable with that we can use. Hey guys, it's Alyssa, and if you're looking for more SAT or PSAT help, go to mathwithalyssa.com. You can get over 25 hours of test prep. This is math and reading and writing. Yeah, I know I just got math on YouTube. We got it all over there, along with practice questions, downloadable study guides, and more. Links to everything you need in the description below. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. And if this video was helpful or useful in any way, please like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you later.